What's up, everybody? It's your music guy, Derek Randall here, bringing you another video of me talking about and playing music. In this video, we will be talking about one of the most debated questions of all time. Is Buddy Holly the GOAT of rock and roll? Is he the king? Now, one of the reasons why I asked this is because I see it debated all the time. You look up videos of Elvis Presley or Buddy Holly or the Beatles, you will see countless people saying Buddy Holly was better than Elvis and the Beatles. One, that Buddy, unlike Elvis, wrote his own music. Two, he came before the Beatles, and a lot of people think the Beatles knocked them off. I personally think Elvis Presley and the Beatles and Buddy Holly are really fantastic. Elvis was able to reinvent old blues songs and turn them into his own. You know, he would rev up old blues classics and make those Sun records like That's Alright Mama, Baby Let's Play House Good Rockin' Tonight, which sounded nothing at all like the original recordings. And then Buddy Holly, he wrote his own music, and he literally made like the most melodic rock music ever made. And then the Beatles had like the strongest song structures in their music, and I think the Beatles had the broadest range of music in general and the most amount of great songs. Now, we'll be discussing today if Buddy Holly is the greatest of all time. Now, Buddy Holly, and I'm sure a lot of you know this already, he got into rock and roll because he saw Elvis live and heard his music. They were great friends with one another and had mutual admiration and respect for one another. Elvis Presley even stated that Buddy Holly was his favorite rock and roll artist. And then John Lennon and Paul McCartney stated that he was the one that made them want to write music. And John Lennon said only if Buddy Holly would have lived longer, who knows what the guy would have done. He created such beautiful music. Now, you will see that Buddy Holly is actually quite an underrated guitar player. This was something he came up with. Now watch my fingers real closely. I want to play a little of this song for you all.
Well, that'll be the day when you say goodbye. Yes, that'll be the day when you make me cry. You say you're gonna leave, you know it's a lie, 'cause that'll be the day when I die.
That was Buddy Holly's first big hit song. It came out in 1957. He wrote that from a John Wayne quote from a movie where he would say, well, that'll be the day. And the drummer of Buddy Holly and the Crickets stated that they wrote that song in about a half hour. Now, the funny thing is that Buddy Holly and the Crickets could have been named the Beatles before the Beatles happened. One of the members was saying, hey, how about we call ourselves the Beatles? And they were just completely turned off by that and thought it was a horrible idea. So then one of them, or Buddy Holly, decided, how about we call ourselves Buddy Holly and the Crickets? Now, you can see from that song, That'll Be the Day, that's very, very classic sounding 1950s retro rock and roll, yet it doesn't sound anything like Elvis. He had his very own unique style and approach to music. Now, another thing that shows just how great of a guitarist Buddy Holly really truly was was in his guitar playing Words of Love. Everyone talks about him as a great songwriter, but a lot of people don't even mention his guitar playing. But watch, and you'll see what I mean.
Hold me close and tell me how you feel. Tell me love is real. Words of love, you whisper soft and true. Darling, I
Now, see, one of the things that made Buddy Holly such a great guitarist was that he played very clean, cut, precise, melodic, and appropriate for the music he would write. Now, the thing that separates him from a lot of guitarists in modern times is that a lot of people, they like to shred on the guitar, go through like modes and scales and all that stuff. And a lot of it honestly sounds like, and I dig music that has that kind of guitar playing. I love metal. I love lots of stuff that uses guitar playing like that. But he played very different from those guitarists. He definitely did. Now, and you can tell that even inspired like people like George Harrison, like how they would play the guitar and stuff. And then his this, in my opinion, is like as good as rock gets with this song, Not Fade Away. Here's a little sample. He took Bo Diddley but actually enhanced it, honestly, in my opinion. Like, listen to this song Buddy Holly wrote.
So when you driving me back, you love for me to got to baby. I thought you would know just how I feel. Love for me and not fade away. Love for me and not fade away.
Now, here goes the guitar solo. It's very appropriate for the song. Now, man, just imagine just cruising in the highway late at night in your 1957 pink Cadillac. You're hearing that song coming on the radio. You have to be thinking, this is just mind-blowing. Rock and roll at its finest. Now, another thing about him that was so amazing was how he could sell a song so quick before he even started singing himself. Like, Maybe Baby, he has the backup singers singing something so beautiful. Brian May even stated himself that he didn't understand how Buddy Holly could do this. Yeah, there's like this somber, melancholy, haunting, eerie vocals, backup vocals that happen before Buddy starts singing, and you already are grabbed in it, you're hooked, and he already sold the song to you and just completely captivated you before he started singing, just right away. You know, because he had the backup singers do this. And then he goes into the song next and he does,
Maybe, baby, I'll have you. Maybe, baby, you'll be true. Maybe, I'll have you on me. It's funny, honey, you don't care. You never listen to my plan. Maybe, you will love me someday.
and he could do so much with just AD&E. Watch this.
All my love, all of my kissing, you don't know what you've been missing, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy, what more to say that you were meant for me. All my life I've been waiting, and I felt me no hesitation, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy, what more to say that you were meant for me.
Now I don't know the lyrics in this next part, so I'll fake it a little.
Starting here and a shout in the heart. My heart, they call it a little bit on this everything right. I'm gonna see my baby tonight. Oh, my love, all of my kissing. You don't know that you've been missing, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy. What more to say that you were meant for me.
Guitar solo.
Yeah! Dum-de-dum-dum. Oh boy. Dum-de-dum-dum. Oh boy. My love, all of my kissing. You don't know what you've been missing, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy. What more to say that you were meant for me.
That is amazing. You just think about that. A, D, and E are the only chords that are used in that song. And he could get really, really beautiful with like ballads, like Every Day.
Every day, it's getting closer, though we're faster than a roller coaster. Love like yours will truly come my way. Every day seems a little longer. Every way love's a little stronger. Oh, what a day do you ever long for? True love found me. Every day it's getting closer. Everyone said go and ask her. Love like yours will truly come my way. Love like yours will truly come my way.
And then he was a master. He only needed 3 chords to write an amazing song. In Rave On, he does like a Chuck Berry thing here, you know? But he does his own spin and it turns into a Buddy Holly song.
Oh, what the hell, the little things you say and do make me want to be with you. Rave on, it's a crazy feeling. I know it's got me when you say I love you. Rave on, the way you touch and hold me tight, the way you kiss and say goodnight. Rave on, it's a crazy feeling. I know it's got me when you say I love you. Rave on.
Now, I think Elvis Presley and Buddy Holly and the Beatles reached the ultimate level you can obtain of mastery of the rock and roll genre. I think they all were phenomenally gifted. But I definitely can see how a lot of people would state that Buddy Holly is the GOAT. I mean, he wrote his own music. His songs were melodic and catchy as you possibly can get. And he just had such magic in his music. And he was one of the founders of the rock and roll genre alongside Elvis, Chuck Berry, Jerry Lee Lewis, Little Richard, and so many others. Even Richie Valens, who came after him, played a big part in shaping rock and roll, especially Chicano rock. But anyways, he accomplished a huge amount. He died at 22 years old in a plane crash in 1959. His career was only 2 years long. That's pretty insane what he was able to do in just 22 years. He is a musical genius. There is no doubt about it. And to sign you all off, I'm going to do Peggy Sue for you all. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you do, Peggy Sue, but you know why I feel without Peggy. And my Peggy Sue, ooh, I love you, Alice. I need you, Peggy Sue. I love you, Peggy Sue. Oh, if I love so very true, oh, Peggy. And my Peggy Sue, ooh, I love you, Alice. I need you, Peggy Sue. Peggy Sue, Peggy Sue. Pretty, 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 pretty Peggy Sue. Oh, Peggy. My Peggy Sue. Oh, I love you, Alice. I need you, Peggy Sue. Peggy Sue, Peggy Sue, pretty, 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 pretty Peggy Sue. Oh, Peggy, my Peggy Sue. Oh, I love you, Alice. I need you, Peggy Sue. I love you, Peggy Sue. Oh, if our love's so very true, oh, Peggy, my Peggy Sue. Oh, I love you, Alice. I need you, Peggy Sue. Oh, I love you, Peggy Sue. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. And in the comments, let me know what you all think about Buddy Holly, and if you think he is the best of all time. All right. Signing out. Your music guy, Derek Randall. Long live rock and roll.